Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue. Now here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And this is in the radio world. Compares to what we used to call in the newspaper world, real newspapering. This is real radio on this Saturday morning as we've moved to a different studio, a little smaller, no window. So if I get claustrophobia in here, I'm sure my co-host will jump forward and take my place. But good Saturday morning, y'all. This is third Saturday, and we got waterfowl people in here, and we did get some rain. And so it's only appropriate that we talk waterfowl, and we will at the end of today's show for sure, because we have a special guest that we've lined up thanks to connections that John Gordon has as Senior Communications Specialist at Ducks Unlimited. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Larry.
And, of course, there he is, third Saturday man himself with the FM radio voice. And we will have a battle of show introductions today and try not to repeat each other. So now they've been working on it, and that's Frank Barton. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, Frank, for taking a little time off from all your training and Master Nationals. The numbers are in. It's almost 1,000 going to Oregon. How many?
952 dogs will...
have qualified.
Head to Oregon.
Are they in? Those are definitely coming, right? Those
are the ones that sent their money, and I sent all their information.
952. When is the Master National?
It will start September 30th.
Yeah, so Frank will be on the road in September because I know he'll be heading out west. And where's it going to be in Oregon?
Roseburg, Oregon. It was there 4 years ago.
Okay, and that's a pretty impressive number, I would think, for that far to travel.
We have 300 more dogs than we had 4 years ago the last time we were in Roseburg.
Wow. So spread out, does this mean that more dogs from maybe out west have a chance to compete? Is that to be expected travel-wise?
Yes, and probably what influenced the bigger numbers as much as anything is the large number that we had in Idaho last year.
Yeah,
and we had a lot of dogs that qualified and passed the Idaho event, and that's always an incentive to come back and come back again.
And they're coming back. So you have how many dogs qualified now?
Two. And
they're fired up, and you're fired up and ready with the – did you have your new truck last year?
I did.
Okay, so this is the second trip in the truck.
That's correct.
Okay, but the old truck still lives, right? I mean –
yes, I have my old truck still.
All right, with 800,000 miles on it.
Not that many.
Okay, all right. And then, John, of course, your dog's not in this, right?
Not yet, Larry. Not yet.
But
plan is to be. He will be there at some point.
Yeah, but Buster is what? How old is Buster?
He's 11 months now, so he's still a baby, but he's learning every day.
And is that your goal, to have Buster in the Master National?
Yeah, both the Master National and the Grand Hunt Test. So,
but the David Robertson is training your dog, and he's got 12. I think you said.
I believe it's 12 dogs. Yeah, that he's taking out there.
Going to the Master Nationals. All right. Well, hopefully next month in September we can talk to Frank on the road or wherever he might be.
I should be on the road next for the radio show
Saturday
in September.
Okay, on the road. Well, I've been on the road, and today I will be in Springfield for the Legends of the Hall of Fame banquet and induction ceremony with. I'm humbled. My 5-minute speech is ready. Been working on the 5-minute speech. I don't know if they'll yank me off the stage, but I'm.
Well, do they start playing bumper music if you go too long and trying to
Well, let's just say last year one gentleman went 30 minutes, and the bumper music was they ran out of bumper music, So he's really gotten in 5 minutes. There's 8 of us, so that's 40 minutes. That's enough to talk. And as we had on last week's show, Billy Blakely's he's got his down to 2, so that gives the rest of us a little extra minutes because Billy's only going to do 2 minutes, but. Looking forward, and we'll recap all of the Legends of the Outdoors on next week's show. But as we talked about there, a little variety here. We're going to talk a little hunter education, a resource with the firearms industry coming up on today's show. Going to talk to a professional angler who he and his wife just bought a tackle company. And then we got a lot of things going on in the TWRA. And so we're going to have Amy Snyder Spencer on. The Board of Commissioners met this past week in Gatlinburg. I think they meet next week in Fall Creek. They pick out some really nice places to visit. I know that. I don't know if they're coming back here or not, but a lot of information coming out of the TWRA. I don't know if you noticed on Facebook, posted an incident over in Middle Tennessee where someone had shot using a crossbow, a really nice looking buck. Stuck that thing right in the head. Terrible. The hunting season technically starts next weekend. That's hard to believe with the velvet hunt. I don't think I'll be out there in mosquitoes and snakes and everything else, but I hope they catch those people, whoever did that, because the hunting season hadn't started. Then we're going up to Discovery Park of America with Scott Williams. He could probably tell us a lot about Elvis Week since he used to work for Graceland, but he's now the President and Chief Executive Officer of Discovery Park of America in Union City. They just got so many things going up. You have not been to Discovery Park of America, you need to put that on your bucket list. I was up there before it opened, and looking forward to getting back to seeing it. And then, as I mentioned, let's close out the show with Chuck Smith. It's really hard to believe, John Gordon. The man has been involved with Ducks Unlimited forever, and to think of all of the presidents, he's the first,
right,
from Memphis.
Yeah, Chuck the first president.
Chuck
from Memphis,
the first. We can call him that. Sounds like
right, and. He's a Memphis guy.
8 Californians. I was reading that. All these guys, but he is a Memphis guy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, and so influential in why Ducks Unlimited headquarters is here in Memphis.
He was there, just like I was. Of course, I didn't put any money down, but I had the mighty pen at that time, and in 1992, and I was a young whippersnapper of an outdoor writer in my 4th year at the Commercial Appeal, and that was big news. And as I talked to Chuck earlier in the week about coming on the show, to this day, and I don't understand. People drive down Walnut Grove heading east and see that flag and say, I wonder what's back in there. You know it?
I'm sure it happens.
We
a lot
have
of folks
a
just
crown
don't know.
jewel in Memphis, Tennessee. And it's just a marvelous facility, over 40 acres. John's got his own private pond out there, where he practices and everything.
It's not exactly mine, but I can use it.
You can use it. Just keep Wong out of it, okay? He keeps asking for a key.
Yeah, I got to keep Wong out.
Yeah, got to keep Wong out. But anyway, Chuck Smith is going to wrap us up today, but looking forward to that. Again, I want to thank everybody. I did complete my last round of radiation, still feeling the effects of that. And but I got a good report on my MRI. As I told y'all last week, those MRIs are just not fun. The man who gave me mine, it was fun. He did a really good job. He allowed me to listen to music from the 50s and 60s, so I got to listen to my music. He talked to me while we were going through 35 minutes. I couldn't blink. I couldn't open my eyes for 35 minutes. I couldn't move because they were doing my head. And he said if I blinked my eyes, they'd have to start all over. I did not want to start all over. But he said, you just got to be still for 35 minutes. And I was able to do that. And as the doctor told me on Monday, that everything came back good. And, of course, that's always reminded me of the headline in the Post-Dispatch at St. Louis after Dizzy Dean actually tried to steal second base, and the catcher threw the ball, hit Dizzy in the head. The headline the next morning in the Post-Dispatch says, X-rays of Dean's head show nothing. And that's exactly what mine showed after my MRI. It showed nothing, which is I'm really glad to do that. But a lot of fun. Frank's in the transfer mode. John, getting ready. A lot of things getting ready to happen with you. You're going to start shooting some episodes. You'll be
yeah.
You're going to be where? Where's the first one? Where are you going first?
Louisiana, south of New Orleans.
When will you be going
early
there?
Season teal, September 11th.
September the 11th. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up fast.
It is coming up fast, and you will be. How many episodes are we talking about?
Well, we usually try to shoot for 13 or 14 different locations. We start out in Louisiana, then we got a 10-day shoot in Canada, in Prince Edward Island, and then Quebec. You go from there.
Have you been learning your French? I mean,
I'm not going to make it up there, unfortunately, to Canada. It's just I've got this other film series that we're working on.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
That I've just really have been
but
very
you are
involved
going
with
to Louisiana. You are.
Yeah, I'm
going
to go because we're going to do some more filming for the film series. When we leave there, we're going across to Texas.
Oh, you've been to Texas before, right, John?
It's been a lot of time in Texas.
I think you did and everything. But anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun on today's show. Shelby McCall has overcome all the technical difficulties. Yes, I am standing most of the time, and Shelby got us rolling. So let's take our first break of the morning. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.